let's set up my Skinny Mini for the month of June. Hello everybody, this is Priya here. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning. And if this is the first time, thank you so much for checking out my channel. Hope you liked today's video and find some inspiration to get started on the absolutely adorable Skinny Mini Happy Planner. As you can see, I have a few sticker books pulled out and onto the first week, which is the gardening week. And I wanted to bring in all the gardening vibes, but with the limited space we have in the Skinny Mini, I thought I should pick the smaller elements. So trying to see what else I can bring in. The squad girls definitely need to make an appearance because they will go perfectly with this vibe. And I'm going with a floral garden, and this will also be the spread for the Bumble Patron Challenge, where Mary Ellen put out a challenge for us every month, and this time it's the gardening theme. So I wanted to bring in these Happy Planner gardening sticker books, which don't make an appearance that often, but once in a while they do. If you have seen my chicken spread from a few weeks ago, you know I love to bring in such unusual elements. And I'm going with the girl who is actually sitting, because all of the other girls will take up lots more space. And how do you like to bring in combinations that normally people don't go for? I absolutely love doing that. So I try to bring that in whenever I can, and bringing in some function. And as you can see, these are all sized for the classic, and the Skinny Mini is extremely tiny. So I hate when a lot of these functional space get compromised. So just doing some layering there, and bringing in a couple of flags to pull in some interest. And also the chicken has to come in. So the florals, just trying to balance out the colors at this point. It's very different from how a veggie garden will look like. I do have a garden. How about you? Do you have a garden in your house? Do you have, even if you're in an apartment, you can always bring in colors and florals in the form of potted plants or indoor plants for that matter. So just bringing in that girl who can balance out some of that color. The washi tapes are all from Planything, and you can use my code PRIYA10 for 10% off at Planything if you want to pick it up. The shopping link will be down in the description. So for the month and the dates, I usually pick the Mojo Jojo plans. And on to the next one. So Sunday is the waterfall day. So I wanted to bring this gigantic waterfall image from Casstheticplans. I do have an affiliate link for Cassie, so you feel free to use that. I would really appreciate your support. There is no discount, but I do get a small cut if you decide to use my affiliate link. She does have a new release coming on June 10th, so I would appreciate your help with that. It's called Summer Fun. Lots of watercolor effect with the summer vibes, which usually is a very rare combination. And the boxes, the bullet points are all from Cassie's same sticker book. So I just was determined to pull from one sticker book, and this is one of the sticker books where that works perfectly. And for ease, she even has pre-made clusters. That's a specialty of Cassie's books. So just trying to bring in some of those watercolor elements, which would be a nice complement to all the big elements going on throughout the spread. So trying to balance some of those shades of peach and orange. And on to the month, again the rainbow dated from Mojo Jojo Plans. I will have all the details regarding all the affiliate links and codes down in the description. So I would really, really appreciate your support, like I mentioned earlier. So that is the second spread almost fully done. Just some more green leaves for that corner to balance out the colors, and trying to make it as functional as possible. On to the third one. June 21st is Take a Road Trip Day. So the seasonal days from Planything have the perfect stickers for that. And I'm trying to bring in some washi fun and some washi colors so that the camper van can ride on there, because it's a road trip, right? So just doing some layering there. And these washi tapes from Planything are always a fun idea to bring in some color without taking up too much of the function. So going through a couple of the other Planything books to see what other colors can be brought in, keeping in mind the function. And that tree house looks adorable there, along with some of those smaller elements which would go perfectly, and that's a map. Of course, you do need a map for a road trip. Before the GPS became so popular, road trips always had a map accompanied to them. And do you remember when we used to print maps beforehand for every trip? I used to do a lot of road trips before we had kids, because we could every weekend we could just afford to just load the car and get going without having to worry about anything at all. So I'm glad and proud that I've been to all 50 in the States. So this road trips were a big deal for us. I used to live in Texas and Chicago, and then it was a no-brainer. We used to just hit the road every weekend and every time we had a chance. So that tree scrap from the right side fitted perfectly for the left side. A few accessories, and on to the dates. Mojo Jojo Plans also has another June release coming, the much awaited Currently Words, or the Currently Prompts. You can use my code Priya10 for Mojo Jojo Plans and Planything. The details are all down in the description. So that is the third spread all done. On to the last one, which is from Travel Around the World. One of the latest sticker books from, not one of the latest sticker book from Planything. I just got it and I knew I had to use that because June 29th is Camera Day. June 29th is the Saturday, so that has the Camera Day there. And this has definitely a lot of cute landmarks from around the world, perfect for when you travel. And I'm going to be bringing in a Polaroid, which you will see how I put together using the already existing elements from the book. And I brought in that sticker pre-planning guide. I will have that video here. And I'm trying to see how I can do that. So just lining it up like so, and then bringing in the washi tape, which you will see. This is a good idea if you want to try a few things before you commit to that element on the planner. So just trying to line up that box, line the edge of the box, I mean, so that it will look like a Polaroid. But later I come and take out that washi because I think it looked better without the washi lining on the box. So I'm just saving a bit of that sticker there, and on to doing some surgery there, trimming off that extra element of the sticker sticking out from inside that box. So you will see I come and trim that around. It does take me a few cuts around the box to get the image entirely inside the box. And as I finish with the last set of trimming, I realize that the washi on the outer box needs to be removed, so removing that. And next I decide to go for just a rough line on the box so that it will look like a Polaroid, not quite a doodly kind of Polaroid, which I'm fine with. So there it goes on the other side because it's the camera day, and just trying to see how I can bring in some function there. And next I come and see how the other balancing of colors can happen. So just trying to do some layering there and adding some washi to coordinate, and onto some more layering. And I do like when layering the washi brings some interest and without too much compromise on the function. Onto the dates now. For this time I went with the Happy Planner dates and numbers essential, so that ink splotches kind of dates, I did have that set in these dates I needed. So onto that, and I think that's nice and pretty. I love how this turned out, and trying to see what else I can bring in. And then I think I'm done. Indecisiveness again. And in the last minute, I add that washi I had picked from the borders of the box. Just trying to balance it out. And then you will see that I will also bring in that camera for an additional element at the very, because the quotes are all bigger. So I do not think it is fair that I take up whatever functional space is left. So there goes the camera, and that is the spread done. So let's do a quick recap. Let me know in the comments which of these you like the most. And it is a tough choice for me because I like them all. And the sticker books and the washi tapes, all the links and codes will be down in the description. Let me know if you celebrate any of these days or you intend to bring any of these days into your planner spreads. And thank you so much for watching. I will have my Instagram handle down in the description. Hope you come and check out the fun community we have. Please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification if you haven't already. I would really appreciate that support. It really helps me out with the growth of the channel. And thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in my next one. Bye.